I am Virgo, the maiden of massive sleeves. Hello lovely people of the internet, I'm the breathing canvas, and seriously, have you seen these sleeves? Like, is it to store loaves of bread, or is it like for fanning my face or my friend's face? Like, I don't understand, but I love it! Today, I'm going to be showing you my Zodiac inspired design for Virgo. Happy birthday to all you Virgos. I know I'm a bit late. Things have been crazy, blah, 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 excuses. Anyway, here we go. First, I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows to make it a little bit more saturated and darker. Not insanely dark, like, girl got eyebrows, but you know, just giving a little bit of life and something. Whenever I put on my foundation powder, it dulls out my eyebrows, so I like drawing it within the grain. And I'm doing this with an angle brush, fighting against it. The hair is also really good because it really fades into the eyebrows. It isn't like a sudden, here's some eyebrow hairs I'm drawing on. It really fades in, gives it a very nice, soft, natural look. I also do this to help fill in my eyebrows. Wherever there's a moment that it's kind of sparse in the hairs, then I'm going to touch my cheeks with a bit of rosy blush so that I do not look like a vampire. This will also help give our character a nice, innocent, blushing, sweet look. I'm also going to give my eyes a touch of mascara so that they pop out a little bit during this video. Of course, I will be applying more after I put on the eyeshadow because the powder's going to go over it, but my eyes feel a bit naked and I'm going to help them out. If you can't tell by how I'm closing my mouth, I'm trying desperately hard not to open it up like I'm going to swallow 1,000 flies. I refuse to look like a dork when I'm applying my mascara. The sign for Virgo is a maiden, very pure and modest, down to earth. So for the eyeshadow, we're going to be doing some nice neutral pinks. When I looked up maiden, I got a lot of the ideal Renaissance woman who's very simple, always in a forest or garden type of scene. And back then, you know, they didn't really have makeup, so everything was very neutral and with some pinks. So I'm going to be doing that with my eyes, but to give it a little bit of pop and something else, since this is a Zodiac thing, it's kind of like a mystical interpretation. I'm going to be accenting my eyes with a little bit of green. Something that I found out pretty cool is that pink and green, they're very nice colors that go together. Again, it goes with that elegant, classical, mystical kind of color scheme. Also, they are the colors that are used for a pink flower, which represents the fair, modest, pure maiden very well. I'm going to prime my lids with a cream beige. If you have an eye primer, go ahead for that, but I'm just using this cream concealer. It makes the powder stick to my eyes. I was about to say stick to my eyeballs. I love shimmer, but I think putting them on my eyeballs is a bit of a stretch. I just choked on air. That was weird. Okay. I'm going to be using some shimmery eyeshadows, and I'm going to go from a lighter in the inner corner of my eye, bring it out over in the outer corner with a darker plum color, and we're going to fade that into a green in the crease, and then go back to a light color on the top of our lid. I'm using the same color that I'm using for my inner corner eye on the brow as kind of an accent, just tie everything in together. Then I'm going to put on a gorgeous rosy pink onto the majority of my, oh yes, that is gorgeous. With the concealer or primer, whatever you put on your lid, it is going to make that powder really stick so that you're not just getting a washed bit of it. It's really sticking onto your lid and piling and layering on top. I'm going to put a little bit of that rosy pink onto my upper lid, my brow bone. Remember, I found out the word for it? Just to give it some shading. Shadows and highlights exist everywhere on your face. Like, honestly, you could contour your eye if you wanted to. Next video. And last, I'm going to do this purple brown kind of shade on the outer corner of my eye and introduce it into the crease. And then we're going to blend that in with a nice emerald green. And this shading is going to help heighten the eye without doing a cat eye, which would not look very natural. That's not the kind of look I want for this. I do want that heightened eye look. This is a different approach to get a similar effect. Another thing I like about the green accent is the element for Virgo is earth, so it really ties in that earthiness to it. But the green isn't overpowering. We still have a majority of the pinks, which gives it that pure, elegant, neutral, natural look of the Renaissance maiden. So yeah, this works out pretty well. And as I mentioned before, with the shimmer, this is going to be more of an mystical interpretation of Virgo. And that is my artistic justification for putting on as much shimmer as I can. Then I'm going to be putting on a little bit of eyeliner in my lash lines. Just like for our cheeks, we're going to touch our lips with a bit of pink. This is going to be lavender shimmer. Makeup artist fact, making sound effects helps with the application of lipstick. And then just to make it a little more smoother, I'm going to be putting on some lip gloss. I just got a wonderful idea. What if there was like a lipstick that looked like a lightsaber and then it made the sound effect whenever you put lipstick on? Oh, don't steal that idea, it's mine. Star Wars, call me. Lip lip gloss is quite sticky. Oh, my on my teeth. I just remembered. We're going to be putting on some glittery shimmer lotion thing. This is like from middle school, but there's still stuff in it, so it works. Just to give my face a little bit of a glittery shine, I'm gonna put it on the highlights of my face, so on my cheeks, on my forehead, down my nose, and just a dab on my chin. And how can I forget the eyes? Shimmer and glitter and shine and luster and yes! And the lips, don't care, forget the lips. Ah, yeah. I'm so happy right now. Guys, I forgot, but I just remembered. I have shimmery blush with glitter in it. Now, amidst all of the excitement of glitter and shimmer and shine and luster and yes, we may have forgotten that this is a constellation-inspired design. I wouldn't forget that, especially when the main item is shiny, glittery, shimmery things stuck all over our face. Everywhere. I'm going to accent the natural features of a maiden's face. I'm going to be adding starry freckles, make a star tiara. Sometimes when you look at fair maiden, you will see that they are wearing a flower crown. What about a star crown made of rhinestones stuck to my forehead? And then I'm also going to accent my lips with some rhinestones. If you're finding it far too tedious to take liquid latex, you can just use what I am doing right now. I'm kind of giving up. And I'm switching over to self-adhesive rhinestones that have the stickers on the back of them so I can just pop them off the sheet and onto my lips. Accent my eyes with the rhinestones, and that is my Virgo Zodiac inspired fantasy makeup design. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please let me know by clicking on the thumbs up button down below, and also make sure to subscribe so that you can see more awesome videos like this. And I will have links to super awesome videos at the end of this video and in the description down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see all of you lovelies next time. Bye! Shimmer!